Alabama's got Mississippi State. The line is 21 points in favor of Alabama in this game.
It sure is.
When you saw that, what did you think?
That I should try to take out a loan or something and go put some money down on Alabama to cover. I mean, I would feel comfortable taking up maybe almost double that amount.
Really?
I feel like State's going to get run off the field. Yeah, Alabama owns Mississippi State. The last two games, 41-0, 49-9. What did I see on Saturday that makes me think State can do anything against? I mean, Kentucky was able to get pressure on Mississippi State. Well, now here comes Will Anderson and company. I feel like Will Rogers is going to be made uncomfortable the whole night. And then defensively, Alabama, I feel like will be able to score almost at will. So, I mean, we're a ways off from Friday, but 45-6, 42-7. State has. So these were my stats I did not enjoy bringing up. So 15 seconds left in the game. Dak finds Jamion Lewis for a touchdown. 15 seconds left. That was in 2014. That was the last time State scored a touchdown in Tuscaloosa. Last three times in Tuscaloosa, 51-3, 24-0, 41-0. Wow. State has only scored against Saban. State has averaged 8.5 points per game against Alabama. They've only cracked double digits 4 times. 4 times in 16 games. State in the since 2017, where they scored 24 against Alabama, has scored 0, 7, 0, and 9. The last four games against Alabama. They just own them. Bama just completely owns Mississippi State right now.
Not to make it about the Egg Bowl, but here we are. I mean, it's what, you often say we don't make enough about the Egg Bowl, so here you go. Ole Miss under Lane Kiffin, 2 games, 69 total points scored against Alabama.
Nice.
48-21.
Yeah. And I, going back to last week, even if State had won, I would be probably telling you this about Alabama. I would be telling you that, for me, a great result would be to lose 49-21, something like that. Because I don't think you can stop them, but just to get on the board and maybe make it look like a game for the first half, and then it gets away from you. Because I just think Alabama is just built to beat Mississippi State badly right now. But as it is, I mean, I just don't have any faith in this team to be able to go over to Alabama and keep it remotely competitive. So, and this is what I talked about the other day, that in the West, everybody has had a competitive game with Alabama over the last 2 seasons, including A&M, who beat them. But Mississippi State has lost by 41-40.
We get a text here, not to mention the week after Saban loses, he usually kills his opponent. They will make an example. I will say, though, because people did that after Texas. Oh, Saban's going to be mad about the penalties, and they'll fix that right away. They haven't.
Right.
They're the most penalized team in college football. I saw this morning. The most penalized team in college football is Alabama.
I get the feeling that's just kind of what they are at this point.
Yeah.
But I don't know that it'll make a huge difference in this game.
And the problem is State often, I mean, Kentucky out-penalized them at least early in that game on Saturday, but they had
State caught up. Yeah.
In the late ones when the game was kind of in doubt, I mean, look, the guy flopped terribly, but you can't swing your arm and, like, it wasn't like a punch, but I guess it was. You can't do that. I mean, that's going to get you penalized. But the issues, like you have a long kick return, and here's a little momentum, and it comes back. That kind of stuff. The untimeliness is also a problem for State as well as Alabama. But Alabama's committing them. That's what's funny is, there's the ref conspiracy, but they are doing the things that they are getting flagged for. It's not like it's some kind of conspiracy. They're undisciplined for a Nick Saban team, albeit, though, extremely, extremely talented.
Yeah.
Here, Jared says, hypothetically, who does Alabama score more on, State or Southern Miss, if they were to play Southern Miss? Southern Miss.
It's Southern Miss, but it's not as wide a gap as you think it would be. Maybe 2 touchdowns more.
This is going to make you feel bad, Hey Dad. We get a message that says Kroom had better luck with Alabama.
He did, but he only had 1 year of Saban. He his other win against Alabama was against Mike Shula his last year. So
we're going to talk about this later because we're running up against a hard break, and Jason Baker is going to join us, and I want to give this topic a little bit more time than just the 2 minutes we have here before the hard break. What is there anything short of a win that State fans will accept? Is going to be the question. We'll ask you on the text line. Is there anything short of a win, a result short of a win that would satisfy a Mississippi State fan? In year 3, is there such thing, even against mighty Alabama, as a moral victory? So go ahead and send those in, what you think. We'll take those now. We'll talk to Jason Baker and then get to your responses. But you State fans out there, you're a 3-touchdown underdog on the road. As Haydad pointed out yesterday, the road games have not gone particularly well as opposed to playing at home. Is there anything short of a win that would satisfy you as a State fan? And what would that look like? What is that number, a score, whatever the case may be?
Just a reasonably close football game. And even if it gets away late, let's say it's 35-24 going into the fourth quarter, and then, Alabama scores 42-24, and then you're trying to get back in and you throw a pick and it gets taken back. It's 49-24. I think you walk away from that like they were in the game going into the fourth quarter. That's huge improvement. And that's what I was going to be looking for had State beaten Kentucky. Now it's just about survival more than anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a close game. Be in the game. Score a touchdown. You haven't scored one in Tuscaloosa their last 3 trips. You haven't scored one at all under Leach. He had 3 field goals last year. Score a touchdown. Get in the end zone. Make it look like a football game.
Jason,
Make it look like they're not playing a G5